All right, Music Roundtable Radio listeners, it is now Sunday, so you know what time it is. It is time for the hour block here with the No Skip Show. I'm your host, Travis Platt, the creative director of the No Skip Show, and we have so much for you this week. We can talk about year-end stuff, we can talk about Spotify Wrapped, and we have 2 interviews that we're going to be featuring here on Music Roundtable Radio. So, buckle up. It's currently super snowy in Pittsburgh, so we're snowed in, and what better time to listen to the radio? So we're going to start things off with the first interviewee here that we're going to be featuring. The song is called Self-Aware by Aries on Music Roundtable Radio by The No Skip Show.
I offer my music to all of these labels. I offer my heart up to all of these models. And I got rejected by both, but you still see me up on stage. Do my thing! Yeah, so come with me. I just might have the cure for your passion. I know you're lacking inspiration, but that ass need a smacking. And there's a billion boys and a billion girls and a billion songs I think we're wasting time. Like a dentist in Seattle, are my antics hard to handle? Unfortunately, the money I should spend on you, I spent it at the strip club. Congratulations, you're self-aware, and you still idolizing dollar sign bitch. Congratulations, you're self-aware, and yet you act against your own self-interest. I told your mama that she could rest assured her girl's in good hands, and your mama just smoked a cigarette and said you're the man. What's the plan? Cause I know that you got arrested last week, but my daughter just showed me your new shit, and I think it's real neat, so if you really wanna make a name for yourself, I would suggest that you handle your alcohol before you kill yourself. Don't underestimate the influence that pussy power has on you, boy, you must be listening. Don't underestimate the influence. Don't be out here wasting your time on bad bitches kissing them. Congratulations, you're self-aware, and you still idolizing dollar sign bitch. Congratulations, you're self-aware, and yet you act against your own self-interest. Congratulations, you're self-aware. You driving wet and reckless after the party. Congratulations, you're self-aware. You're 23, man, why you at a high school party? You're 23, man, why you at a high school party?
Selena, it's been a while since I've seen you. I booked my album release show up in Fresno, hoping my friends can meet you. After the show, I waited for you at Bobby's, but you never came.
It's funny, cause I've been more out of control than I've ever been in my whole life. And sometimes I wonder if I would give all that shit up if you'd be by my side. It's funny, cause I could assume why you stopped talking to me and started to hide. It's funny how being aware of yourself doesn't make a respectable guy. Congratulations, yeah, you fucked it up, and I believe there's a pretty Christian girl who likes you down the street, and she's baking cake for you without milk and eggs. You could be with them, but you on Twitter gold instead. Congratulations, yeah, your mommy bailed you out of jail. Honestly, you never even seen a glimpse of hell, cause your mommy and daddy supported you with hearts and their wallet, and you spent all their money on your drunk and frolic. Congratulations, self-aware. Congratulations, you're self-aware. Congratulations, you're self-aware. Congratulations, you're self-aware.
Yo, Music Roundtable Radio and No Skip Show listeners. This is Sean O'Donnell with the No Skip Show. So you don't want to miss this. This is a trip down memory lane to Washington, D.C. on Pearl Street, where we talk to Andres Aparicio from Bakersfield, California. We talked to him about everything on the menu. This man has been touring with bands like Hail the Sun, Gold Necklace, Kurt Travis, Strawberry Girls, just to name a few, on his rise to potentially getting signed, which he said in this interview that he got signed by someone that let alone he hasn't even announced yet. So, like, we get to talk about that, and we get to talk about him touring with his friends, him shouting out plenty of Bakersfield, California bands. We get to talk about just his music influences and how he thinks his sound is, what he thinks his sound is. He is a lighter side of this post-hardcore West Coast California movement of progressive post-hardcore. He brings in a soulful side, a soulful poppy side, kind of a Maroon 5 vibe, wink wink. And I think that this is a fantastic interview. This is a part of the first big Washington, D.C. gauntlet with myself, Travis, and Dylan of the No Skip Show. And, gosh, you just gotta listen to it. You gotta listen to it and feel it out. And, I think a good song to pop this off with, is a song that Andres is on. It goes with one of the fantastic bands that he's been featured on. He's featured on a bunch of CDs, as well as he has his own EPs and albums out on his Bandcamp. You can follow him on Instagram, Andres Aprecio. Andres is music. It's musica. Yes, that's my Spanglish. But the song that you guys have to listen to, it broke me in. I seen him at Mr. Small's opening up for this band, and the song that they're on, it's Strawberry Girls featuring Andres Aprecio on the song Party Nights. It's poppy, it's fun, it's gonna get you off your feet and dancing. So check out this interview with Andres at Pearl Street in Washington, D.C. You don't want to miss this.
It's true, baby. You know what that means. Yeah, all my homies in school are back in town. It's down to town. Trust me, I know better. And we've been open up for so long. You don't trust me, I know better. The bad boy in me don't care what's going down. Your boss never wanna go fight. It's not real time. So tell me if you're happy, then we carry it on. I'm not. I don't need your boss never wanna go fight. You're looking ever since I turned 21, you and I just can't get along. But why are you acting surprised when you call me and find out I'm with all the guys? Don't be so shy, I'm coming to pick your ass up and we're hitting like fries up for chicken and fries. Trust me, I do better. And you just want me all to yourself. You don't trust me, I don't blame you. Freaky and punk. What happened to the girl I knew who wanted to drink past one all night? I don't wanna go fight. It's not real time. So tell me if you're happy, then we carry it on. I'm not. I don't need your blessing if I wanna go fight. You're looking fine. So tell me if you wanna go get naughty now. I'm not. I don't need your blessing if I wanna go
All right, what is up, No Skip Show? I am here outside Pearl Street in Washington, D.C. We are running through the gauntlet tonight, and I am here with Andres.
Hey, what's up?
So,
To the gauntlet.
the gauntlet, we've interviewed everybody tonight, and it's only getting better.
You've had a boyfriend ever since you were 14. No wonder that you need a man to be happy.
So, Andres, where are you from?
I'm from Bakersfield, California.
Okay, so you just played it opening up for Stolas tonight. How would you describe your sound to someone who had never heard you guys before?
I would say it's like a mix between DGD and Maroon 5.
Okay, I never heard that. DGD and Maroon 5.
I think that's fair. I think that's fair.
Don't split the atom, please.
Speaking of Maroon 5 and or DGD, what bands have influenced you to make your sound like Maroon 5 and DGD?
I would say bands that really inspire me or influence me would be, we'll throw in Dance Gavin Dance. We'll throw in Frank Ocean, Drake, Kanye West, Outkast, and Mars Volta. Yeah, I think I draw most of my influences from them.
Yes.
Yeah.
So when opening for Stolas and when playing in a on a lineup that's majority post-hardcore, how do you pick the variety of tracks on all your albums, EPs?
Honestly, I just go on the internet and I just type in, hey, what songs do you guys want to hear? And then I just read the comments, and whatever the songs that like I get the most comments on, I'm just like, okay, well, that's the set list.
Awesome.
So like I do that for every tour.
You just you let the fans choose.
Just whatever I see the most comments about. So I did that for this tour, and everyone said they want to hear La Habra, they want to hear Miss November, and they want to hear I Know a Place.
Yeah.
And those are 3 songs that I haven't played in a while. But I was like, okay, that's what I saw the most, and I was like, all right, so we
played them.
songs, yeah.
That's so awesome.
So just whatever the internet tells me to do, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay. So and again, you are a independent artist.
Yeah.
You just do collabs with Kill Iconic Records. Dropping most of your vinyl records.
Yeah, the last I've done 2 vinyls with them.
Okay.
So basically, what they do is they facilitate the printing of it.
The ability.
Yeah, so like I still own the music, so it's not like I'm signed to them, but we do like a collaboration where they say, hey, we'll print it out for you, and then we'll do like a collaboration in that sense.
Okay.
Yeah.
So getting into that, would you sign with are you ever going to sign?
I actually just recently signed to a label, so
Awesome.
I've been independent for like the last 8 years.
Right.
This next record that I'm about to release is going to be under a record label.
Awesome.
Yeah.
We're just going through your whole catalog here. Basically, so how many albums do you have out right now?
I want to say I
Since
have
4, 5.
5? They got 5 records.
I think it's 5.
Okay, Strange Memories, Heroes and Villains, Let's Spend Time, DIY, and Satora. So I have 5. So I released 5 independently.
How do you go into a like after signing with a label and them trying to tell you, I guess, what to do, if anything? You know, like
Well,
you've had creative control
Yeah.
this entire time.
I would say that the cool thing is that I haven't had to deal with that. So basically my situation is like, hey, you've already created a fan base for yourself. You've already like proven that we can trust you because you've created this fan base for yourself. So we pretty much just trust you to do what you want to do. We're just going to put you in the studio with some good producers kind of thing.
Heck yeah.
And that's pretty much what they want to do. It's just like, yeah, we want to spend some money to put you in the studio with some producers. And, but yeah, the 5 records that I released previous to this next one, I still own them. They're still my projects.
Right. Yes. So, since you're from Bakersfield, California, what are some local what does your local scene mean to you in Bakersfield?
My local scene?
Yes.
You know, I wanna give a shout out to Macario, who used to be in a band. Macario and Ruben, who were in a band called From Ritual to Romance. And From Ritual to Romance, they were a really big band in town. They played like Taste of Chaos like a long time ago. And they were like hustling. And when I was like younger, like I looked up to them. I was like, hey, this is from Ritual to Romance band. Like they really know like how to work the system. They know how to do this thing. And anytime they would put a show on at Jerry's Pizza, it would be huge. So they're not a band anymore. So they would put shows on at Jerry's Pizza.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, and those shows would be huge. And they're not a band anymore, but I want to give shout out to them because they were in a band that kind of inspired me and showed me that like, hey, you can do this. Like we went and played Taste of Chaos. Like we play all these shows. Like we were touring, and so yeah, Ruben and Macario from Ritual to Romance
are your local scene boys that you want to push. Hell yeah.
Yeah, and Ruben, he's now a promoter now, so he's a huge promoter in California.
So so since you just pushed them, local bands that are running right now, that are in the scene, that are thriving, that are trying to get out there.
One of my best friends, Kertel, he's an artist, and I do music with him. And there's Jarrett, and I do music with him as well. He goes by JT Paradox, I believe. Pretty sure he does. And then there's a girl named Suze, S-U-Z, that I'm playing a show with. And then there's a band called the Disassociates, and they're friends of mine. There's an artist named Vanessa, who appears on my track 3 Mace.
I said September.
I mean, one of my best friends, Chan, he's a DJ and a rapper and artist. He's really good. He goes by DJ Time Zone. I don't think I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anybody, but I think that's it. Like, those are my homies. And they're all artists that they perform a lot in Bakersfield. So, yeah, they're just like my really good friends.
Yeah. So Bakersfield, California, you have a huge friend in Andres shouting you out all throughout this video, and that's why we call this the No Skip Show, is because Andres, a guy that has recently signed a label, has been independent for 8 years, has just shouted out plenty of friends that he wants to put on as well. And that's what we do here. We want to put on bands that don't get noticed. We want to put on bands that don't have a huge crowd. We want to fill that room, and we want to push. Cool. We want to push the local scene. We want to push post-hardcore.
Okay.
We want to push it all. Yes.
Yeah.
That's been a few minutes with Andre.
Yeah. Rock and roll, yo.
What's up again, Music Roundtable Radio and the No Skip Show listeners? This is Sean O'Donnell. You do not want to miss this. It is another interview with one of my favorite post-hardcore artists. This man has probably torn through Pittsburgh, maybe 5-6 times, in the past, 2 years. He's one of those West Coast bands, Southern West Coast. He's from Southern California. Ken Mundo. We get to talk about Ken Mundo on this episode. Ken Mundo is a big supporter of the No Skip Show, as well as a supporter of my movement in post-hardcore. He said that whenever he comes to Pittsburgh, if he sees Sean O'Donnell at the post-hardcore show, he knows he's right where he's supposed to be. I'm post-hardcore Narwhal. We could say it all over. We could say it all the time. This is the point I try to make whenever I say that I love the post-hardcore, Kill Iconic, Blue Swan Records music movement of this sound, of this band, of these bands and these genres. Ken Mundo is one of those artists that puts a soulful funk jazz perspective on this post-hardcore movement, and he fits right as well into this stacked lineup that they have on this showcase. This is from Washington, D.C. on Pearl Street. We caught a Ken Mundo after his set, after having a fantastic time at Washington, D.C. Pearl Street. He gets to talk about his music, his influences, about who he's getting signed to, who he got signed to, where he started and where he's at now, plus where he's going in the future. Since then, this man has dropped an EP of a bunch of his singles, has plenty of singles out. This artist, like I said, brings the soulful funk jazz to the post-hardcore Kill Iconic movement. You gotta check out Ken Mundo. A good song that Ken started with in this scene is Social Disco Dancing. It's exactly what the song title is. It's social disco dancing. It's being social. It got those disco vibes, and you better be dancing after you hear this song by Ken Mundo called Social Disco Dancing. You have to check out Ken Mundo. He's a no skipper whenever he comes to your town, and you don't want to skip listening to him either. That's why we are the No Skip Show. That's why we are on the Music Roundtable Radio, is that we are putting these artists in your ears, and we are putting their music in your ears. You don't want to miss them, and with these interviews, you're not going to miss much. We're going to give you everything they have and we have, and gosh, just listen to it. Listen to the music. Listen to this sound. Listen to Kill Iconic Records bands, listen to Blue Swan Records bands, because these guys are on the come up and they're trying to make something of themselves, and we want nothing more for them and for us and for all you guys to enjoy this records bands. Listen to Blue Swan Records bands, because these guys are on the come up and they're trying to make something of themselves, and we want nothing more for them and for us and for all you guys to enjoy this type of music. This has been Sean O'Donnell with the No Skip Show. Check out this interview and this song with Ken Mundo after Social Disco Dancing. Peace out.
The world is kind
What's up, everybody? The final interview of the Gauntlet. We got everybody. We got Common Sage, we got Stolas, we got Andres. We are here with Ken Mundo.
What's up?
That it's more than lust, but it goes without saying, yes, I'm out of love.
So, Kevs, how would you describe your sound to someone who has never listened to you?
Okay, the way I try to explain it to everyone, it's very weird, but soul funk jazz, bit of rock and roll in there. Probably the best way I could put it.
Soul funk
Yeah, soul funk jazz. I think, we have a lot of influences from.
Speaking of your influences, what bands have influenced you over the years?
Ooh, okay, a really good one, kind of rare one. Mayor Hawthorne. It's really weird, odd one. I don't know if you've heard Mayor Hawthorne. He's just this dude, a lot of soul, and you would never expect him to be like doing what he does. And I think I kind of took a lot of like, it's like the Bobby Caldwell kind of situation. Like you would think he's like black dude with soul.
Yeah.
Totally what that is. And Mayor Hawthorne's kind of the same situation where like such great music. Like who's this dude from like Michigan with all this soul?
Yeah.
And wouldn't expect, like, I guess you couldn't put a picture and imagine what he looks like.
So everyone should picture Ken Mundo.
I hope you look at me like,
and all the funk and jazz that they're gonna bring to your.
I guess I resonated with them in that sense of like how you would not even expect what the kind of music that they were putting out.
Right.
And I guess like I don't know how to identify with that, and I just do it, and I hope people like it.
You just make magic.
I just feel sometimes where it's like, oh, I would have never expected you to be the one doing this, and I think it's cool.
Right.
So it feels cool. Like I just do what I do, but it does feel very. I don't know. I just do my thing.
You make new music that we want to hear. And speaking of, so you did drop On My Way earlier 2024. And so is there any big news that's coming up for Ken Mundo? Are you on Kill Iconic?
I am on Kill Iconic Records. So this happened in October of 2020.
I didn't seize the opportunity to throw it in the bag. Tried to make you mine.
Okay, so you got signed in 2020.
Is that last year? I don't know. Maybe 2023.
I was wondering, so
Sounds weird.
if you can also, this is just a bonus question. You did release Social Disco Dancing through at one point Blue Swan Records.
Yes.
Correct. Was that just a simple collaboration? Were you next up prior to, I think, Body Thief at that point? Or did COVID just
No, yeah, it was collaboration. I was good friends with Sergio. I'm good friends with Sergio.
Right.
Like he kind of brought it up to me. It's like, hey, like Blue Swan's a thing, as I've known, but he was kind of like seeing what I was doing and believed in what it was, and I'm actually very grateful for that situation. And so he kind of brought it up to me as like, look, if you're interested, you can like release some music through us. Like if it doesn't matter what happens or what, but it's like an avenue if you want to take it. Like, so I saw the opportunity basically and took it. And I'm more than grateful for that situation, more so just because it feels like that's kind of what's set up, at least to give me a little bit of a platform. People seem to have really like responded very well to, and it's like Blue Swan has a different,
there's a different
going on there. But here's the thing, I do come from all of that.
Yes.
That is the history of me, but like I never want to give that away. But I didn't know what the response was going to be, but I loved his ambition to like try to like maybe just see what happens. If it doesn't work, it doesn't have to work. But like at least this gives you an opportunity to be in front of an audience, see what happens. And like, I was even surprised that the response was so good. So I'm grateful for it because it's probably the one thing that kind of helped me set up and even just have a different vision about like what the future is. And here I am with it. So thank you everyone on Boost One that has like, I mean, even cared a little bit about social disco dancing, but like to even want to be curious about what is next.
And that's what we try to do here at the No Skip Show, man. We believe in artists like Ken Mundo. We believe in post-hardcore, and we believe in Blue Swan Records and Kill Iconic Records. We know they coexist somehow, some way. Those three men are geniuses for bringing to life the post-hardcore scene, which was much needed in every scene, West Coast, and this is what we try to do on the East Coast. Pittsburgh doesn't get enough love of post-hardcore bands, and we want it. Since you have, you just dropped singles more or less, how do you build your set list for a tour like this?
Well, like you're saying, it is a bunch of singles. I will say I am working on putting an album out. I don't know if you guys heard the waterfall method. Nowadays it's like it's kind of hard to just like, you know, sign a deal or something and then just like put you in a studio or something and then like just record the whole album. As much as I have a huge catalog of stuff that's happening, for me, what kind of makes sense right now is just that is my basis over there.
We say we got.
But yeah, I'm basically the way I've been working on this album. I am putting an album out, but it is hard to kind of explain what it is. But I've been working with a lot of different producers, and it basically is I'm putting out singles that will basically be a collective of songs that create the album. But I want to sort of release it in volumes and sort of like a storytelling side of things that basically a lot, as you can tell, like the first two singles I put out, not first two, sorry. There's three singles I put out. I have Drunk Love and Violence, which is Alan production. Alan and Joe, Joe Cutie, can't forget him. And you know, like just there's things we've been working on, and I think this is kind of what defined the sound to sort of enter this new world of whatever the Mundo Direct is. Yeah. But also like a little bit polished and, you know, trying something different, and I'm super into it, whatever that means. But like it to me, it was fun, a very fun process, very new to me also. You know, I was very almost like, I don't know, bedroom pop was kind of like my intro to everything of just, I did everything self-produced. Yeah. Before all of this, before signing to Kill Iconic. So like I just needed to find a way to put my own sound out there at a certain point. So here we are doing that. I would say the first volume of it all would be like the Alan Joe Kitty production.
That's sick. That Kill Iconic at its finest.
And then On My Way came out. So I recorded at Voodoo Studios.
Yes.
Which is with Michael Watts and Frank. And basically I had my whole band. So the band that you see when we play live is because we've been playing together for so long, like obviously the chemistry that has come together with all of us is what created almost a new sound. Yes. So some of the songs that I've had that I've been sitting on and like having them contribute it's almost like they sort of helped me define what the sound was, even though I may have written this song 12 years ago, which On My Way is actually a 12-year-old song. Wow. If you want to know, I used to be in a band called Monroe. I know that's a lot of information. So On My Way with them, it was like I found the opportunity, like we were on tour. They gave us the opportunity to go to Voodoo Studios. I was like, let's just record the song and you guys come with me. You add your flair. Here's what the song is, but the way we've been playing it, we'll figure it out as we do the process of it. And that's what On My Way was, and that's what it became.
I just want to say, even in the recording process, I know I've seen Mundo possibly about 5-6 times now coming through, and this is saying that you have been through Pittsburgh several times already. Possibly, I believe your first show and or Ossate's first show was at the Thunderbird in Pittsburgh. Your live band is amazing, and even you add you added a metalcore breakdown in between the whole set. So I will bring it up only because if your album is as good as and as variety as you're talking, do you just go right into it like you should, or like you did?
The breakdown thing, I don't know.
And that's what makes Ken Mundo amazing.
To me, it's funny. We did the most cliche like metalcore breakdown, and like we do it more so. It's just because it's like we've been playing a bunch of smooth funk and jazz that like no one, I guess, would really expect it. So it's kind of a gag thing. I think it's kind of cheesy and corny and stupid. And we wrote it as long as we could, and we love that people were so about it. Yeah. So thank you for supporting it. It's like, but it's funny.
You are from Orange County, California.
Correct.
What does your local scene mean to you? And if you know any local bands in the scene that you don't think are getting as much love, who do you think should be pushed to be known?
Through word of mouth. Yeah, great question. I don't know about Orange County specifically. Here's the thing. I grew up in Orange County. You know, a lot of my like close friends and just like close circle of like music friends. Like I grew up with the Young the Giant guys, if you guys have ever heard of them.
Heck yeah.
And like you got the Thrice guys. Those guys are from Irvine, which I'm from Irvine. So shout out Irvine. Also same with Young the Giant, Irvine. But yeah, they were the ones that really pushed me through, that kind of laid the foundation that feels like why it's even possible for me to try doing music, I guess. I mean,
you're doing it.
I'm doing it. So, but like that was sort of the environment I grew up in. But in terms of like other bands, I mean, you got My Rhythm Section, which you got in the background. Have you ever heard of them before?
No.
So Steen, my bassist and drummer, they have a band called In the Background. It's very like soulful, vibey, like instrumental music. Check them out in the background.
Hell yeah.
I mean, man, there's a lot of other local. Here's the thing. There's some bands from locally that I'm not even too close with them, but like I'm big fans of them. Royal Jag, if you've ever heard of them, they're really cool. I've been trying to like hit them up and even just play a show with them or like try to do a tour with them. Yeah. There's also this other band called Twin Seas. I think they're from LA. Check them out. I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know if these guys know me, but like, but I think we've kind of like been online friends and stuff and just, or at least communicated a little bit, but check them out. Cause like, I think they're really cool and would love to even like tour with them. But I feel like they're kind of in the realm of what I do and which I think they make sick music. So like, it would be cool if, I don't know, hit me up or something, whatever.
And that's what we do. We want artists to push their favorite artists as we want to push our favorite artists. And that's why we're here. We're doing these interviews. And this is a great night. We got everybody on the bill. Stolas, Andres, Common Sage, and Ken Mundo. This has been the No Skip Show. You didn't want to miss it, and you got a whole lot.
All right, now you have all the information that you need to learn about Andres as well as Mundo. Check them both out. They are both incredible musicians. Caught them opening up for Stolas. Huge shout out to Sean O'Donnell for introducing and conducting the interviews. You can check them out on our YouTube channel at The No Skip Show as well. Now I want to take some time to talk about some shows that are going to be happening this week in the Pittsburgh area. We might be snowed in. A lot of us might be sick, but that doesn't mean that there are not concerts happening. Make sure, roads are always good. Make sure that people are taking care of each other through the weather, through the winter, through the holiday season. But I want to open up. They are playing the Mr. Roboto Project on December 19th, which is next Friday. And playing their hit song at Mr. Roboto Project. The song is Phantom Memory by the band 5 Ever. They're playing DIY Christmas at Mr. Roboto Project. Once again, this is Phantom Memory by 5 Ever on Music Roundtable Radio by The No Skip Show.
Echoes cling, whispers of a phantom spring. Shouts dance a faded scene, a haunting presence in between. So much has changed since he left, dust settles beside me. It let the memories repeat in my dreams. And when I close my eyes, I see you again, again. I know I thought I saw you there, but you're nowhere. Say my name. For a second there I heard your voice. It whispered to me. It sang my name. I thought I saw you there, but you're nowhere in the air. Just fragments, memories rare. They're moments we used to share. They're just moments we used to share. Just moments we used to share. Just moments we used to share.
Once again, that was Phantom Memory by 5 Ever here on Music Roundtable Radio by The No Skip Show. Once again, they are playing the Mr. Roboto Project on Friday, December 19th. You do not want to miss it. Tickets are still available. It's put on by Don't Let the Scene Go Down on Me, DIY Xmas, going down at Roboto. Now, I want to take some time to talk about some staff picks. We're going to be opening up with myself, and right now, like music-wise, I have been just so into a record by a progressive metal and progressive post-hardcore band that is an international band that I think that you should check out. Their brand new album, Hidden Realms, is out now. And I want to play one of my favorite songs on the record. It is one of the singles. The song is Enchante by Valiant Hearts here on Music Roundtable Radio by The No Skip Show. That was Enchante by Valiant Hearts here on Music Roundtable Radio by the No Skip Show. Once again, their brand new record, Hidden Realms, is out now on all streaming services. Now, what do we got to do to get a Valiant Hearts US tour? I will do so much to see them live. Really, one of the best up-and-coming progressive post-hardcore bands and metal bands that is on the up. Also, check out the vocalist, other band as well, Galleons. I'm a big fan of them as well. So, I also want to open up with still listening to Glassjaw by Aries. Big surprise, right? But in all seriousness, the album is on complete repeat for me, just constantly, just over and over and over again. I just really think that it is one of the genre-defining moments in anti-pop. Just so good. The hooks are unbelievable. And the Glassjaw World Tour was announced. And it will be appearing not in Pittsburgh, but Cleveland, Columbus, Detroit, and Silver Spring, Maryland, all in March of 2026. Go ahead to Aries' Instagram account to check out all the dates to see if they're coming by you. But I want to play a song from the album, Glassjaw. Once again, we played Anesthesia a couple weeks ago, so I'm going to go ahead and open it up with another one of my favorite songs on the record. Let's go ahead and play. This song is Wichita Blues by Aries on Music Roundtable Radio by The No Skip Show.
I was playing outside with the kids. I moved to Cali with my family from the 316. Wichita, all the dubs like I just won a lot. If I recall, the only loss was my innocence. Age 12, I was buying a dub off my cousin. Paid well, shit I had to do was right for my blood. Inhale, I would fill my prepubescent lungs. Inhale, exhale, then go buy me another. I just go buy me another. I just go buy me another. Can't tell if I really ever sobered up. What's going on right now? Have I said too much? I reflect at times, catching breath, no lie. Now I hardly feel a thing. Through the mess online, watching swim stop fucking spirals. I'm 15, on my weed, I had to bury the bud. Cause when I smoke, my fucking heart sound like a beating drum. Now all I got is a question for my plug. Was it lace? Cause if it ain't, I guess I'll buy me another. I just go buy me another. I just go buy me another. Can't tell if I really ever sobered up. What's going on right now? Have I sex with much? Alone, they'll disappear before you know. Can't nobody calm me down. There's nobody in this town.
That was Wichita Blues by Aries on the Music Roundtable Radio by the No Skip Show. Once again, listen to the new Aries album, Glass Jaw, out now on all streaming services, and catch him live in spring for his first full tour since 2022. You do not want to miss this. So, I want to go ahead and open up to another new song that I'm really liking. It is from an emo band that I really like. They are just off of their tour with Saturdays at Your Place. They played the Thunderbird Music Hall on November 20th, and they're going on tour opening for Ben Quad in the spring of 2026. This is the song We Only Say It Out of Habit Now by the band Riley on Music Roundtable Radio by the No Skip Show. All right, that was We Only Say It Out of Habit Now by the band Riley on the No Skip Show by Music Roundtable Radio. Our time here is coming to a close here this week. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen. We really hope that you enjoyed the interview content from Sean O'Donnell, myself, and Dylan Tormey, who took the trip down to Washington, D.C. This has finished our 2-week series, and we're going to be diving into more interviews next week, more staff picks, and more surprises. Speaking of, yesterday, Saturday, we saw the retirement of WWE superstar John Cena. Many of us, No Skip family, are big wrestling fans, so we want to go ahead and salute John Cena in his retirement with the classic theme song, My Time Is Now, You Can't See Me by John Cena. His theme song for the last 20 years here on the No Skip Show, Music Roundtable Radio. Thank you guys so much for listening. Follow us on all socials at the No Skip Show. We'll see you next week.
Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now. In case you forgot or fell off, I'm still hot, knock your shell off. My money stacked fat, plus I can't turn the swell off. The franchise doing big business, I live this, it's automatic. I win this, so you hear those horns, you finish. A soldier, and I stay under you fighting. Plus I'm storming on you chumps like I'm thunder and lightning. Ain't no way you breaking me, kid, I'm harder than nails. Plus I keep it on lock like I'm part of the jail. I'm slaughtering stale competition. I got the whole block wishing they could run with my division, but they gone fishing with no bait. Kid, your boy, hold weight. I got my soul straight. I brush your mouth like Colgate. In any weather, I'm never better. Your boy's so hot, you never catch me in the next man's sweater. If they hate, let them hate. I drop your whole clan. Lay your ass down for the 3-second tan. Your time is up, my time is now. You can't see me, my time is now. It's the franchise where I'm shining now. You can't see me, my time is now.
It's gon' be what it's gon' be. 5 pounds of courage, buddy base, 10 pants with a gold tee. It's a war dance, a victory step. A raw stance is a gift, and you insist it's my rep. John Cena trademark, y'all are so-so. And talk about the bread you make, but don't know the recipe for dough. Aiming guns in all your photos, that's a no-no. When this pop, your lip lock, your big talks are blatant no-so. See what happens when the ice age melt. You see monetary status is not what matters, but it helps. I'm rocking timepiece by Benny, if any. The same reason y'all could love me is the same reason y'all condemn me. A man's measured by the way that he thinks, not clothing lines, ice links, leather and minks. I spent 20 plus years seeking knowledge of self. So for now, Mark Breckers living life for wealth.